Hi friends, in the previous video we have discussed the author and introductory part of the poem Once Upon a Time. Today we will continue with the poem and we will discuss the poem in stanza wise. As you know, the whole poem is in the form of a conversation between a father and son. So the speaker of the poem is a father. Then let's start with the first stanza of the poem. Once upon a time, son, they used to laugh with their hearts and laugh with their eyes. But now they only laugh with their teeth, while the ice block cold eyes search behind my shadow. Gabriel Okara starts the poem with a phrase, once upon a time. Usually, the phrase once upon a time used in fairy tales. Fairy tales are not real, so this phrase suggests that things now are different from earlier times. Then, in the next line, he says, they used to laugh with the hearts and laugh with the eyes. And here he tried to illustrate that how sincere and frank they are before the westernization of Africa. That means they show wholeheartedness in whatever they did or said. But again, in the next line itself, he says, but now they only laugh with their teeth. And this is about the people of the present time. They fake their smile and things. That means they are not sincere or frank. And here, the word teeth suggests that they try to behave artificially. Then Okara used ice block cold ice as metaphor and it indicates the fake emotion or emotionless. That means by using this metaphor, he says their eyes do not show any emotion. Let's look at the next line. Search behind my shadow. It means interacting with someone's unreal and fake side so that there is no need of interacting with the real person. That is what is happening in the society now, according to Okara. Second stanza reveals more of the past. There was a time indeed they used to shake hands with their hearts, but that's gone, son. Now they shake hands without hearts while their left hand search my empty pockets. They used to shake hand with their hearts. And this line gives us a picture of true and genuine emotion. But in the next line, Okara gives us a contrasting picture of the present reality and he says, now they shake hands without hearts while their left hand search my empty pockets. In present society, people are dishonest and insincere. Means this line again shows that the people are fake and seem to be using the man to see what they can get. Everybody is only focusing on their own personal gain. Here, the phrase empty pocket could connote that he has been stripped of all genuine happiness and has been left feeling empty and alone. Or, in other words, he lost the sincerity and warmth that he had long time ago. Stanza 3. Feel at home, come again, they say, and when I come again and feel at home once, twice, there will be no thrice, for then I find doors shut on me. In the third stanza, he explained more about the change he has noticed in these false people and also shows the change in him as a man. Poet says that how he too has learned to be false. Fourth stanza starts by saying that the speaker has learned many things. He then explains the things that he learned. So, I have learned many things, son. I have learned to wear many faces, like dresses, home face, office face, street face, host face, cocktail face, with all the conforming smiles like a fixed portrait smile. I have learned to wear many faces. This line shows that he has adapted to using different faces for different occasions. For instance, he says he has an office face, street face, host face, and cocktail face, proving that he acts differently under different circumstances. Then the next line, like a fixed portrait smile. This indicates that all these faces never change and it is like a smile fixed for its own occasions. Stanza 5. And I have learned to laugh with only my teeth and shake hands without my heart. I have also learned to say goodbye when I mean good riddance, to say glad to meet you without being glad, and to say it's been nice talking to you after being bored. Here, speaker states that he has learned to become insincere, learned to behave in an artificial way. Laugh with only my teeth and shake hands without my heart. Here, poet says that there is no genuine emotion or genuine happiness in his smile or shake hands. Again, he says that he also learned to say goodbye when he actually wants to say good riddance. He learned to say glad to meet you even when he is not glad. He also learned to say it's been nice talking to you after actually getting bored. So here writer is saying that there are no true emotion in his words and feelings, and they are said with just his tongue and not his heart. Here, experience has replaced innocence, and the writer shows how his environment has had an impact on how he behaved. Stanza 6. Poet learned to fake things. Poet learned hypocrisy. Poet learned artificial ways of behavior. Now he wants to unlearn all these things, or he wants to get rid of from all these muting things. But believe me, son, I want to be what I used to be when I was like you. I want to unlearn all these muting things. Most of all, I want to relearn how to laugh. For my laugh in the mirror shows only my teeth like a snake bare fangs. I want to be what I used to be when I was like you. I want to unlearn all these muting things. These lines describe his desperation to go back to his old innocent ways, where he felt life was simple, and his emotions were honest. Then, I want to unlearn all these muting things. These lines describe his hope and desire to unlearn all the bad habits he had picked up over the years. And this shows a conflict between innocence and experience. Then he says, my laugh in the mirror shows only my teeth like a snake bare fangs. Here, poet used a very strong metaphor. Snake is commonly used in mythology to describe evil, insincerity, and dishonest. Poet says that when he look at himself in the mirror, he sees only his teeth, and there is no real or genuine emotion or happiness. Then let's look at the last stanza, stanza 7. So, show me, son, how to laugh. Show me how I used to laugh and smile once upon a time when I was like you. In this stanza, he pleads to his son to show him how to laugh and smile. The writer sum up asking to teach him all the good habits he has lost and to teach him how to have true emotions. So, ending of the poem proclaims the superiority of the innocence over experience. So that's all about the poem. Now let's focus on the poetic devices used in this poem. In this poem, Okara mainly used two types of poetic devices. One is simile and another one is metaphor. Metaphor means a direct comparison made between two unlike things without the words like or as. Ice blow cold ice is an example for metaphor in this poem. Another one is simile. Simile means comparison between unlike things by using like or as. Like dresses, like a fixed portrait smile, like a snake's bare fangs, etc., are the example for simile in Once Upon a Time. So, we can conclude that in this poem, Once Upon a Time, Gabriel Okara conveys his feeling about the loss of traditional African culture against Western influences. And he also talked about the hypocrisy of the society. In short, the speaker reminisces about a time when people were sincere and caring in their dealings with one another. He speaks regretfully about the present time when people are not like before. He seems to feel that people have lost the innocence and openness which he now sees in his young son. He wants to regain that innocence. That's all about the poem Once Upon a Time by Gabriel Okara. Thank you.